So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to go over three interesting stories surrounding the PlayStation 5, which includes shipments for the PS5 beginning according to a new report, God of War director Cory Barlog talking PlayStation 5 and how his studio is going to use it for their next project, and how we should be hearing about the price of the PlayStation 5 soon. First, let me know what you guys rate the state of play from yesterday out of 10. There was a lot of discussion around the games shown when Sony did inform us what would be there ahead of time. I'm not sure why people expected the Future of Gaming event part 2. I personally rate the event at about a 7. There was definitely some good stuff shown there for me personally, but you guys could of course be different. So comment below on a scale of 1 to 10 what you rate the state of play event from yesterday. Let me know down in the comments below. Now diving into the first story of the video, God of War director Cory Barlog discussing the capabilities of the PlayStation 5. He was recently interviewed, and in that conversation he discussed his excitement for the PS5's SSD and how it'll change the design process for what they're going to be working on next. But he also mentions how the graphical leap won't be that major, which was interesting to read. Here's the story. Reading from website Game Rant, appearing as a guest on Gary Whitta's Animal Talking Show, Barlog discussed how the studio is preparing to use the PlayStation 5's new technology. One of the main features Barlog was excited about was minimizing loading screens, saying, "We've gone to great lengths in the series to try and hide any kind of loading. As many know, the PS5 will feature an ultra-fast SSD, meaning loading times will be dramatically reduced," which is something the studio seems to be very excited about for its next game, which is most likely God of War 2. Barlog also added, "There's some really cool stuff that I think we're going to be able to do," and then pointed out that the jump between PlayStation consoles this time around won't be as dramatic as the transition between PS2 and PS3, stating, "This generation feels like it's going to be a bit different. We've gotten a really good foundation of understanding, so transitioning between generations is going to be a bit less of a massive leap of faith." So from what I'm reading here, the person who wrote the article seems to basically be saying there won't be a jump similar to PS2 to PS3, which, remember, that was a jump from non-HD to HD to sometimes full HD 1080p gaming, and to that I don't think anyone thought it was going to be that big of a leap, but I do expect more detailed, interactive, and livelier worlds, which looks to be the case for something like Horizon Forbidden West, which looks beyond beautiful. But the part that's interesting in his statement is when he stated they have a foundation built already when it comes to transitioning between generations, so it won't be a big leap of faith, meaning, I would assume, that the next God of War will not take as long as the first to release. We'll see if these God of War 2 rumors hold any water later this month, but let me know if you think we'll get God of War 2 sometime next year, as rumors have said, or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the second story of the video, we should be finding out about the PS5 price soon and how Sony and Microsoft's window to change the price of their consoles is getting really small. So, Jeff Grubb, the same person who leaked the PS5 Future Games event date, wrote an article recently regarding the price of the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, basically pointing out in the article that Sony and Microsoft both obviously know how much their consoles cost, but they don't know how much they're going to charge people for them just yet, and that they're both basically waiting for one another to reveal the price for both consoles to ultimately be priced around the same thing. He does mention that one of them could probably lessen the price by $50 than the other, which I agree to. I personally think that both Microsoft and Sony are willing to go lower than one another to get that launch day boost, so I don't think they'll be priced around the same thing. They could, but I think one of them will take that opportunity to price the console lower than the other. But the basic gist of the article is that both companies don't know their prices yet and are kind of using it as their last card in their hands to win over players. And in the last bit of the article, Jeff states the following: Sony and Microsoft are about to reach a threshold where their control over price meets the needs of their retail partners. Soon, Sony and Microsoft are going to have to enable Best Buy and Walmart and Amazon to take pre-orders so they understand how many consoles to order, and they cannot do that without knowing the price. So we should find out the price soon. It's a matter of time. I agree with the statement from Jeff. Retailers have to start getting numbers for prices and relay that to their customers to get order numbers for Sony. They can't hold on to this for much longer, and both companies will have to decide on pricing and release that to the public. Xbox is rumored to have their Series S reveal, or Xbox next Xbox event, which the Series X is rumored to be there next week, I believe, and I think they might have to reveal their price first. But you guys let me know if you think Microsoft is going to reveal their price first, or do you think Sony will have to? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the final story of the video, PS5 shipments are going out according to a new report from DigiTimes, reading from website Hardware Times. Sony's backend partners, including ASE Technology, who provide semiconductor manufacturing and testing services, and Great Tech Electronics, who focus on assembling and testing the internal circuitry, have commenced shipments of new generation PlayStation 5 consoles slated to launch later this year. As per sources, the first batch of units will be shipped this month to channel partners globally, with a steady ramp up in the upcoming months. Like most other electronics, the PlayStation 5 is also assembled in China and Taiwan. Most of the testing and verification are done here itself, after which these units are shipped globally to the respective channel partners. ASE, Advanced Semiconductor Engineering, based in Taiwan, is one of Sony's primary backend partners and has commenced shipping the next generation console as well. So based off this, it sounds like PS5s are being put together and tested and are starting to ship out to partners. We heard from Bloomberg that Sony plans to have 5 million PS5s ready by the end of September, with another 5 million ready between the months of October and December. So October, November, December, another 5 million will be produced. We're in August right now, so I would assume a good chunk of PS5s have been assembled at this point, which of course lines up with this new report. I'm personally just waiting for that image of PS5s packed in a warehouse somewhere similar to the PS4 before it launched. That's going to be exciting to see, but you guys let me know if you're excited to finally hear PS5s are being shipped out. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below, and if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "Where's the warehouse at?" Obviously referring to the warehouse that these PS5s will eventually be shipped to. I need to go to that warehouse. Where's that warehouse? I just want to inspect it, just to see if everything's all good over there. But if you guys are excited for the PlayStation 5, destroy the comment section with "Where's the warehouse at?" And I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.